3 must-dos when using the driver. When I go out and play on the golf course, I notice so many golfers out there forget these 3 important keys to hitting driver shots off the tee. Which is why in today's video, I'm going to be showing you those 3 must-dos with the driver to make sure you're getting these checked up every single time before you hit the shot. Must-do number 1. With most of our golf shots, it's really important that we hit down on the golf ball. Just like with an iron where we're setting up to the club and we're trying to compress the ball into the turf. With the driver, we don't want to be doing this. We want to be making sure we're hitting more up on the ball to get the ball nice and high to increase the distance. So one easy tip to make sure you're doing this correctly is that rather than having the ball positioned in the middle of the stance, you want to shift a little bit further away so that the ball now is in line with the lead heel. For right-handed golfers, it would be the left heel, and for left-handed golfers, well, of course, it would be the opposite way around, being the right heel. This way, it's going to encourage you now to tilt slightly more back, like so here. You can see there my shoulders have gone from neutral to tilting back, left shoulder up and right shoulder down. When I make my swing now, it's going to encourage you to swing a little bit more from the inside, a little bit more shallow, and to the outside. This will encourage you to hit more up on the ball, sending those drives way further. Must-do number 2. It's so important you get the right tee height. I see so many golfers tee up too high, and when they go out on the golf course, they end up topping the shot and it goes straight up into the air. And you've probably seen those people that go to the driving range, tee up too high and it hits the roof. It's no fun, it's pretty embarrassing. So with the tee heights, I like to make sure that the top end of the driver is in line with the center of the ball. An easy way of checking this is when you tee the ball down, move away and let the driver sit naturally to the ball. And you can visually see there that the top end of the driver is in line with the center of the golf ball. This way again, it's going to encourage you to hit something more up on the ball and improving the ball strike, consistency, therefore distance. Just before we move on to the final must-do number 3, why not subscribe to the channel so you can stay tuned to weekly golf coaching tips and club reviews. Must-do number 3 is so important, making sure that you align yourself correctly to the target. So what do I mean by this? Well, if you visualize this as a fairway, I don't want to be going left into the trees, I don't want to be going right into the outer bounds area. It's not going to be fun and we're going to have to be reloading off the tee. All I'm going to do is once I've took my few practice swings and getting myself into a little routine, I'm going to walk away and stand behind the ball like so. I'm going to take my driver out and try and point the shaft at the target and line it up with the ball from my eye line. So that gives me a good visual for where I want to be aiming for. From there, try and visualize that line and line the driver head up 90 degrees to the target line. An easier way of thinking of this is you'll notice there's always a little sort of dot or an arrow on your driver. So just line that up, take the shaft and put it across your feet so you can check that you're aiming there with the knees, with the hips and also with the shoulders. The tendency for most golfers out there on the course is they open up the shoulders like this, which encourages them to swing slightly more out, decreasing the loft on the downswing and getting the ball nowhere. So set up, making sure that your body is aligned to the target. So give these 3 must-dos a try, and why not check out this video here to help you improve your golf on your ball striking.